I am going to show you how to print your radiating design, just so you have a good idea of how to do it again. I know we've practiced, but we really have to make sure we get it right today because we worked really hard on our papers that we're printing on. Here's what mine looks like without having a tie-dye design underneath it. So I'm going to make this on my paper underneath. On the back of my printing plate, I have an arrow pointing to that center corner that we talked about. This is the one that's going to be in the middle, going all the way around. If you remember, when we use our printing plate, we have our brayer. We only take a little bit, pick up our brayer every time, get a little bit more, pick it up every time. Once we're pretty good going this way, make your square. If you use too little ink, remember it's going to be kind of a gray color when you print it, but if you use too much, you'll end up filling in the cracks. You want your printing plate to look like it has almost like rippling water across it. Not big mountains, and not so little that you can barely see that it's on there. You want it to look like this. Do not take all the ink and put it across your whole printing plate, please. Okay, here we go. I have my paper. I'm going to set it off to the side. I'm going to get my printing plate ready. I'll hold it in one little spot that I know I don't have to get any ink on it. All right, that does look like I have a lot of ink on there, but it should be fine when I go to print it. All right, I have my project. You want to make sure your hands are clean so you don't ruin your paper you worked on. And I don't have to worry about putting this right in the center. I need to make sure it's going to the middle, but I want to line up the side of my printing plate with the side of my paper right in the corner, because your paper is the correct size for your printing plate. Squish it down, flip it over, rub. If you need to go take paper towel and wipe your hand off, go right ahead. And then pull up your paper, not your printing plate. I did not rub hard enough on this corner. But that's okay. I'm going to do the rest of mine real quick. All right, there is my finished product. I made sure that my arrow was pointing to the middle the whole time, and my design worked out perfectly. I was not very clean when I did mine, and you could tell from the back of my paper, and you can kind of see it in my design that I was not very careful. Please be more clean than I was.